Hey guys, and welcome back to another lovely character analysis. Today we have the lovely Yeonhwa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, rest in peace, but I'll just call her Yeon. She is a defensive supporter. Let's take a look at her costumes real quick. She is pretty aesthetic. Ooh, look at that. Look at that bikini one though. That is some good work right there. Good job, Crave Mob. And let's take a look at her. I forgot my words for a second. Her exclusive weapon. So, her exclusive weapon also comes with Life Spark, which boosts her ult damage by 30%. And then upon activation of one of her moves, any allies around her recovers 15% of their HP, which it says 7M or below, so it's within a certain range. So that could definitely be helpful getting her exclusive weapon, which I would recommend if you're going to use her. But let's take a look at her skills. So with her ult, it boosts the healing of her ult because her ult doesn't heal, which is unfortunate, but we can fix that. But her ult, Vitality Explosion, discharges his life force. It's her, I hope. I'm pretty sure this is a chick. But discharges life force, inflicting damage within range and enhancing surrounding allies' abilities. So this causes some damage. It boosts everyone's defense up and also gives them a barrier, which 26% is actually pretty chunky for a barrier, and 22% for defense is again pretty chunky, even only at level 48. And this lasts for 8 seconds. So this is already very defensive for her ult. Her first active has a 9-second cooldown. Protects a target with the power of a sacred tree. This power heals its target before it disappears, so she can get a heal off every 9 seconds, which is wonderful. And this boosts defense again, and then boosts B attack damage. Is it back attack damage? Not 100% sure about that, but both of these last for 5 seconds each. Again, very defensive, and then she can also heal whoever she targets with it for nearly 20% of their HP. I mean, once this gets leveled up a little bit more, it will be 20% of their HP, which is actually pretty darn good in my opinion. I mean, 9-second cooldown for a heal, pretty darn good. And then her other move has a 12-second cooldown, Root Hell. The ground within range shakes, inflicting a dot, and at the end, roots shoot up, inflicting additional damage. This hits 3 times. It nerfs their movement speed, and then it also causes a stun. I'm not really sure why they call it a dot, because I mean, yeah, it hits 3 times, but where's the lasting effect? Does it stack? We'll just have to see though. And it stuns them for 2.5 seconds, so very similar to Yeonhwa. So this has some utility with keeping whatever you're fighting stunned. Let's take a look at her passives though. This one boosts everyone's physical defense, which is very lovely, especially for the tanks. This one boosts magical defense. I'm not sure why these two are separated, but probably just by the percentage that they do it. Like, it's not like a 2% or 5%. It's actually a good chunk, so that's probably why they're separated. And then the last one boosts everyone's HP. So she is extremely defensive, I can tell you guys that. So for her first trait, Do You Hear the Call of Nature? It has a 50-second cooldown, and once your HP falls below a certain amount, which is 60%, the nearest enemy automatically gets stunned for 2.5 seconds. So if something is like ripping into your team, then, and you know, maybe your tank or DPS accidentally takes damage that they can't take, then she can go ahead and pop out the stun. Hopefully, I mean, it'll hit on the boss, but hopefully it'll hit on whatever mob is tearing the squad up, so you can help heal them and get them surviving quite well. So that's definitely interesting trait, even though that cooldown for a 2.5 second stun is a bit crazy. It's almost a minute for 2.5 seconds. And then Worship Mother Nature. Upon attacking an enemy at 100 fury, they get stunned, and then their defense is decreased by 20% for 8 seconds. Holy crap, like, this is where the money is at. So not only does she have like up to 3 stuns, but she shreds defense for 8 seconds once that fury gets up. So every 10 moves minimum, she should be getting this off, which is absolutely beautiful, dude. Yeon is like where it's at, my boys. That's pretty darn good in my opinion. With an 18-second cooldown, You can't go wrong with that. But let's go ahead and see her out and about in battle. And let's just see how she does. Alright, so we have our ult right here. Vitality Explosion. Increases the defense and gives us a barrier. As it should. That one, okay, I've seen this around. And you can put it on other people as well. She puts it on my Young quite a lot. So that adds... It adds as like a barrier, if I remember correctly from her moves. And then this one's the root skill. So maybe I should have aimed it towards them, because obviously we see that it comes up out of the ground. Is there a way to aim it towards them? Okay, yeah. So we can aim it. This one's... I believe we can hit other people with this, but obviously I'm by myself, so there's nothing I can do. Let's try the root again. If I don't kill everything in 2 seconds. Okay, so it hits them 3 times, and then you guys saw that stun, which is beautiful. And that's pretty much Yeon. She's very, very defensive based, so if you're looking for someone that can CC and also stun, I mean not CC and also stun. CC and stun is the same thing. But if you're looking for a supporter that can stun and also buff everyone's defense, which no matter who you are, you're going to need that defense at some point in time, she's definitely the go-to girl. I'm currently working on mine. I did work on her a little bit earlier when I was playing the game, but not much. But since things have gotten a little bit hard for me, I'm definitely trying to bring her in to get that defense boost up. But that's pretty much Yeon. Again, she's more defensive based than Yeonhwa. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them, especially if you have both of them on your team. So, I definitely hope this video helps you guys. Definitely check out the Discord and the subreddit. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.